Hey guys on YouTube and Facebook, welcome to the live. We are just getting underway here. We'll actually start the official stream in about 2 minutes. Picayune is just warming up, so we're just finishing setting up all of our gear, and then we'll actually go official here in about 2 minutes, where we'll be live on the radio too. So appreciate you tuning in if you're on Facebook or on YouTube. And Picayune's taking their warm-ups now. We'll go live with the show in about 2 minutes. Welcome. Good evening and welcome to West Jones Field on the campus of West Jones here in Soso, Mississippi. I am Tommy Upton along with Kevin Rice running the video camera tonight. And we appreciate you tuning in. Let me give you just the starting lineup for the Maroon Tide tonight. Leading off and playing left field will be Justin Stockstill. Center field will be Parker Help, will be batting number 2. Cooper Moreau will be at third base and batting third. Turner Pugh will be in right field batting fourth, and then Brunson Stockstill will be at Shortstop tonight, batting fifth. Mason Rubel will be at first base and batting sixth for the Tide. Landon Franklin will be the designated hitter. He'll be hitting for Ian Herron tonight. He'll be playing second base. Mason Bayless will be behind the plate for the Tide. And on the mound tonight will be Colt Robertson. So going to do ace on ace tonight in game one. Tide going to try to steal one here in Soso, Mississippi. So that's what it looks like. I'm going to step away in just a minute. The radio station says they're having some issues connecting. I'm going to step away and let you hear a word from a sponsor, and then we'll make sure that we are connected so that we get WRJW connected to us too. So we'll step away. We'll be back in 1 minute.
You can say goodbye to the guesswork. We make it easy as 1, 2, 3. When you come by Pawpaw's Camper City for a trailer or RV.
Hey friends, Pawpaw's Campers in Picayune is not that far from where you are. Only 35 minutes from the Hattiesburg Pine Belt area and the Mississippi Gulf Coast. Make that short drive to Picayune and you'll be glad you did. Whether it's a new or used trailer, fifth wheel, or motorhome, Pawpaw's Campers has you covered. Check out Pawpaw's inventory at RVBestPrice.com. That's RVBestPrice.com. Pawpaw's Campers, having fun, selling fun.
Pawpaw's Campers and Cars, that's all you need to know.
Great service, great price, now isn't that nice? You're gonna love the way we deal. Pawpaw's Camper City in Picayune. Yeah, boy. Yes, sir, yes, ma'am. You're gonna love the way we deal.
That's a good RV, Pawpaw.
First Place Express Car Wash in Picayune would like to say a huge thank you to their loyal customers. First Place Express Car Wash is happy to serve their local community with 2 locations, Highway 11 North, just past Coast Electric, and on Highway 43 South, just a quarter mile east of I-59 at Exit 4. First Place Express Car Wash is locally owned and operated. You know they'll treat you right. Remember, when it comes to your vehicle's shine, First Place Express Car Wash in Picayune will have you saying, if it doesn't shine, it ain't mine.
Looking for a gym to help you become a healthier you? The gym at Picayune is the place to be with its large open facility, modern equipment, and knowledgeable staff led by owner and operator Edgar Woods. The gym at Picayune offers a variety of workouts and classes to meet your specific needs with 24/7 access. The gym accepts silver sneakers, which is available at no cost for adults 65 plus through select Medicare plans. More space, more equipment, more growth. The gym at Picayune.
Welcome back to Mustang Field here on the campus of West Jones. I am Tommy Upton, and we appreciate you joining in tonight. I gave you the Maroon Tide starting lineup, and sorry for the extended commercial break there. We're just trying to get connected back to the radio station. They're having a little bit of issues, so we're still working through that. But I'm going to go ahead and give you West Jones lineup tonight. So leading off for them is third baseman Carson Green. Colt Locklear is a catcher batting second. Dash Piper will be on the mound, and he will be batting third tonight. Clay Tolbert, shortstop, batting fourth. Jude Phipps is a designated hitter. He'll be hitting for Jean Carlos Gomez, who will be at second base. Colin Poore will be out in right field. He'll be hitting sixth, and Braxton Summerall be at first base, followed by Luke Evermore. And then number nine hitter playing center field will be Harrison Pierce. So that's what both lineups look like. I'm going to step away for one more second here while we try one more thing, try to get the radio station connected in. And if you're joining us on YouTube or Facebook, I think everything looks good. Appreciate you joining in. And both teams are taking their infield. The meeting at the home plate is now taking place with the officials and the administrators. So we're probably about 5 or 6 minutes. Should be right on time. Appreciate you listening to Maroon Tide Baseball. We'll be back here in about 30 seconds.
Hey friends, Pawpaw's Campers in Picayune has only 2 remaining new 2024 fifth wheels. First one's a new 2024 Phoenix Light 368 TBH fifth wheel with 2 full bathrooms. MSRP $84.39 reduced to only $42,987. And finally, a new 2024 Heritage Glen 375 FAM with quad slides and washer dryer hookups. MSRP $96,167 reduced to only $58,987.
That's a good RV, Pawpaw.
Nobody protects you from mayhem like Allstate. I'm thick cut bacon sizzling on your stove. And while you were over there smearing your bagel, this little piggy went on a splatter spree. And if you don't have the right home insurance coverage, you'll be crying wee over this fire in your home. So get Allstate.
Jason Pygott has offices in Picayune. Make sure you have the right coverage. Give the Pygott Agency a call today. 601-798-7005.
Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Vehicle and Property Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Abby Turnage, lead mammography technologist, Highland Community Hospital.
Mammograms are important because they help us do early detection. A mammogram is never going to keep you from getting breast cancer, but early detection is what is going to make you have your best possible outcome. We want you to get your mammogram as early as possible, and you should have those yearly beginning at age 40.
Highland Community Hospital, here when you need us most.
We are back on the campus of West Jones, still working to get the radio station connected in. For those of you on Facebook and YouTube, we stream two different streams simultaneously, and normally we have no issues with that, and it's not an internet issue tonight. It's something's happening back at the station. They're not able to pick up the stream, so we're working on that. But thank you for joining in on our social media platforms, and I'm going to go ahead and continue on, and we may take another break here before we get going, and we'll try to dial into them if we need to, because I know there's some people driving that would like to hear it on the radio station. So we want to make sure we cover everybody. So the Tide comes in tonight, 19-9 overall, 8-7 in the district, number 3 in the region, and they're going to face against West Jones, homestanding Mustangs tonight, 13-10 overall, 7-2 in their region, behind Pearl River Central, who won that region, and they're 7-2, actually a tied record as PRC. But by virtue of tiebreaker, Pearl River Central wins that region. So that's what the Mustangs look like tonight. 13-10 overall, 7-2 in region. Number 2 over there on their side of the region against number 3 here on the Tide. And so they're doing the invocation here, and then they're going to do the national anthem. We're going to step away while they do that, and we're going to be ready for baseball here in just about 45 seconds.
Sonic Drive-In of Picayune's crunchy Frito chili cheese wrap will have you rushing over quick, fast, and in a hurry. If you love happiness, joy, and anything having to do with Fritos and chili, that is, the crunchy Fritos chili cheese wrap is available at Sonic Drive-In of Picayune. This bold flavor combination of crispy Fritos with mouth-watering chili and melted cheese is on-the-go comfort food and available now at Sonic Drive-In of Picayune on Highway 11, just north of Highway 43 North. Happy eating at its best.
We got your back, hey. Back pains and injuries, Dr. Moore understands. No more pain, no more hurting, she just uses her hands. She got the #1 clinic that I recommend. She has a lovely crew too, and they'll fit you right up. So call Dr. Moore when that pain gets rough. Cause we got your back, hey, we got your back. We got your back, hey, we got your back. We got your back, hey, we got your back. Moore Chiropractic Clinic, located at 6682 Highway 11 North. Suite 103, Carrier, Mississippi, 39426. We got your back. Hey.
All right, I think everybody's connected. Thanks again for your patience. And if you're listening to us on the radio or on the radio stream, welcome to WRJW's coverage of Maroon Tide baseball. We're here in Soso, Mississippi, just outside of Laurel, where Picayune's going to take on the West Jones Mustangs. You may be wondering about the weather. I hear it's raining and nasty in Picayune. It's a beautiful, sunshiny afternoon. As that rain moved through here a couple of hours ago, it was moving from north to south. So you guys are in what they had up here about 3 hours ago. But as of right now, it is a beautiful, sunny afternoon. West Jones has a wonderfully immaculate turf field here. Wonderfully manicured, I should say, immaculate turf field. It's in great shape. So it doesn't look like it rained at all. I think the outfield is grass, and it doesn't appear to be squishy, at least from here. But the infield, at least, is in great shape. It's dry. I'm sure they had it tarped. So no issue with rain. Now, the forecast is calling for a little bit of rain later tonight here, so we'll see what happens. It's about a 30-40% chance. But as of right now, at 7 o'clock, 7:01. It is beautiful here in Soso, Mississippi. So cool afternoon, a little bit of a north breeze after the front came through. So really couldn't have asked for a better afternoon to play baseball, especially after what came through here and what you guys are experiencing back home right now. So both teams have taken their infield. The announcements have taken place. The meeting at home plate has taken place. And pitcher is warming up. He's down to, I think, his final 2 warm-up tosses. And we are ready for baseball. That's Dash Piper. He's on the bump tonight for West Jones. And Justin Stockstill, Parker Hilton, Cooper Moreau, 1, 2, 3 for the Tide. That's how they're going to lead it off. First pitch of every inning is brought to you by your hometown bank, FNB Picayune, hometown community spirit, hometown community pride. Member FDIC. All right, I think we're just about ready for baseball. Good crowd for Picayune. We were wondering earlier, we got here about 5:30. There was nobody, absolutely nobody from either side here. We thought maybe they'd move the game. But Picayune has arrived. They have shown up in force. West Jones always has a really good crowd. So here we go. Justin Stockstill is going to step in. First pitch he sees from Piper. He's going to be in there for a called strike. 0-1. Piper's got a good right arm. Watching him warm up. He throws the ball well. So he's going to be a hard thrower. We'll see what the Tide can do with him tonight. 0-1 pitch is going to be grounded down to first base. It'll be fair. First baseman will pick it up and step on first base. Justin topped it down the first base line, straight to the first baseman. Picked it up, stepped on the bag for the first out of the inning. So 1 out, nobody on. That'll bring up Parker Hilton. Petey comes into tonight's contest, into the regular season with a .440 batting average. Justin Stockstill, I didn't say that. He had .351. He raised his to .351. He's hit about .250 there for a while. Got hot at the end of the year. Parker's cooled off just a little bit. First pitch to him is going to be down for a ball, 1-0. Parker was hitting over .600 for about half the season. He settled in with a respectable .440 to end the regular season. Here he stands from the left side with a 1-0 count. 1-0 breaking pitch is going to be hit hard out into right field. That's going to get over the right fielder's head, off the wall, and Parker's going to get into second with a stand-up double. As he took a fastball, it didn't look like he hit it hard, but he bounced it off the wall out in the power alley in right center field, and the Tide will be in business early here in the top of the first. Petey got a fastball right down Broadway and did not miss it. And missed a home run by about 4 feet. Really tall fences out there. I'd say 10 foot around the lines, and then it goes up to maybe 18, 20 foot straightaway center field. So a normal size ballpark, that may have gotten out of here. 310 down each line, 380 straightaway center plus the wall. So a good way for Petey to start the game off. That'll bring up Cooper Moreau. He comes in hitting at .547. He, too, hit over .600 for much of the year. Still a very gaudy .547 to end the regular season. He'll stand in with Helton down at second. 1 out here in the top of the first. Here's Dash's pitch. That's going to be outside for a ball, 1-0. Got a beautiful bird's eye view. We're if you're watching the stream, we're right beside the camera. We're up top in the press box. Appreciate Mr. Kevin Rice for running the camera, giving you those feeds tonight. That's going to be fouled off of Cooper's foot. 1-1 will be the count. Infield playing Coop straight up and relatively shallow, especially center field. So a lot of room in each power alley. Left field, the sun is right in the left fielder's eyes. I see him already holding it up. So that could be a problem for the left fielder tonight. The sun is setting directly in his eyes. That breaking pitch is going to stay up for a ball, 2-1. Coop's got a hitter's count here. See what Dash decides to do. Helton with the lead at second. Here's the pitch. That's way outside. 3-1. Turner Pugh on deck for the Tide. Trying to get something going here early. Offensively has really struggled the last 2 weeks of the regular season. So trying to turn that around here early in the playoffs. Here's a 3-1 pitch. That's going to be outside, ball 4. So other than one pitch, Coop got 4 balls that wasn't really close. With an open base, that may have been an intentional walk to Coop. So that'll bring up Pugh. Pugh hitting from the cleanup spot, what he did for about the last 4 weeks of the year. Comes into tonight's contest hitting at .391. Hits from the right side. He's got runners at first and second. 1 out here in the top of the first. That one's going to hit Pugh. That'll load the bases up. Took that one off the back. So that'll load it up for Brunson. That's actually going to draw a long, slow walk from the West Jones coach while he has a word with his pitcher. We'll step away and let you hear a word from our sponsor. You're listening to Maroon Tide Baseball here on WRJW.
Tuesdays are special at Paul's Pastry Shop in Picayune because that's when they offer a senior citizens discount. Seniors save 15% on any purchase in the bakery or cafe. So keep this in mind and save on Senior Citizens Tuesdays at Paul's Pastry Shop. Located at the Top of the Hill Shopping Center, number 1 Sycamore Road, off I-59, exit 6 in Picayune. Paul's Pastry Shop, helping senior citizens with 15% off on Tuesday.
Trailers, fifth wheels, and motorhomes. Pawpaw's Campers in Picayune has them all. We're not that far from where you are. Pawpaw's Campers. Having fun, selling fun. Come and see us.
That's a good RV, Pawpaw.
Tide having fun here in West Jones so far. Bases full of Tidesmen. Brunson Stockstill's at the plate, hitting at .329. The utility man, Swiss Army knife, hits from the right side. West Jones going to bring the corners in, leave the middle infielders back with 1 out. Brunson's going to see the first pitch down and in for a ball, 1-0. Mason Rubel on deck for the Tide. That one's going to be in there for a called strike, 1-1. Piper with good velocity. Struggled a bit. Find the strike zone early. See if the Tide can take advantage of it here. 1-1. Bases loaded. That one's going to be hit out in the center field. Line drive. Going to be a tag play at the plate. Here comes the throw. And that's not going to be in time as Elton's going to get there. So that'll be a sac fly by Brunson. He actually hit a line drive right at the center fielder, but still going to be scored as a sac fly. And the runners at first and second had to stay there because it was fairly shallow. But Brunson does his job as he drives in a run. So with 2 outs and 2 on, that'll bring up Mason Rubel now. Rubel comes in at hitting .222 tonight. First pitch to him is going to be up for a ball, 1-0. Tide dugout already in it here, sensing a little bit of danger. That one's down and in, 2-0. Trying to take some swings at the West Jones. This is a tough place to come and win. They've usually got a big crowd. Left field lounges is usually full. It is down there tonight. Kevin will give you some views of it, I'm sure, in between innings, and they heckle the left fielder. That was going to be hit hard and up high, and it's going to stay in play, though. Hoping to try to blow it out of bounds, but it stayed in play, and so that'll be the third out of the inning. Pop out down to third baseman. Tide does score 1. They strand 2. We're headed to the bottom of the first. Tide leads it 1-0.
At Pearl River Community College, my story starts here. Join the Wildcat family and find your path to success today. When you enter Wildcat Country, you're more than just a student, your family. We welcome everyone, from recent high school grads to returning students or career changers. With pathways that cover every dream and goal, PRCC offers a place for you to grow, learn, and succeed. Come be part of the tradition of excellence, and let's start your journey together at Pearl River.
Looking for a gym to help you become a healthier you? The gym at Picayune is the place to be with its large open facility, modern equipment, and knowledgeable staff led by owner and operator Edgar Woods. The gym at Picayune offers a variety of workouts and classes to meet your specific needs with 24/7 access. The gym accepts silver sneakers, which is available at no cost for adults 65 plus through select Medicare plans. More space, more equipment, more growth. The gym at Picayune.
Hey, if you're listening in, let us know. We always love to hear from you. 601-590-5950. I know a lot of you leave comments online. I don't really see those until the end of the game, but let us know you're listening. 601-590-5950. I know Tyler and Pappy are listening back at Hoopo and watching it rain. And I think they've got dinner, and they are ready to go. All right, I'm going to give you some stats here on Colt Robertson. Comes into tonight 7-2. 61 innings pitched. And in those 61 innings, he's given up 54 hits, 33 runs. Only 14 of those were earned. 30 walks versus 72 strikeouts. And an ERA of 1.6. So a very, very good regular season for Mr. Colt Robertson. He's been the ace of this team all year long, and he's anchored really a pitching staff that has, I would say, exceeded expectations. Bill Evans has come along as a freshman and pitched really well. And then Parker Helton out in center field has been the Game 3, the Saturday starter normally, and he's done well. He had a rocky outing last week, but he's really settled in, and overall over the season done a really good job for the Tide. And then there's been some guys, Macon Burnett and several others who have stepped in when needed. Burnett comes in last week, shuts down Long Beach, and really gives the Tide a chance to come in and win that last game. They just couldn't get the bats going to win it, but he shut down a rally. So hats off to the pitching staff. Sometimes it's pitching by committee, but hats off to those guys. Done a good job. Got them here into the playoffs with a legitimate chance to win. So here's the first pitch. Carson Green, third baseman, going to lead off for Wes Jones. First pitch from Colt Robertson is going to be hit up, out into the sun in left center field. Helton's going over. Stocksel's coming over. Helton's got it. That's a tough place to catch a ball tonight, out in left center, and also for the shortstop. The sun is directly in their eyes, so we'll see. Hopefully that doesn't play a part. Do remind you that the first pitch of every inning is brought to you by your hometown bank, F&B Picayune, where they're Picayune Maroon Tide proud. Stop by the main branch at 121 East Canal for all your banking needs. That'll bring up Colt Locklear, the catcher now. First pitch to him is going to be off the outside. I thought maybe he was going to call that a strike. He did not. 1-0 to Locklear. That one is down and out. 2-0. Timmy Kraft listening in. My old buddy, I miss you, Timmy. You need to be up here with me. Last time Timmy and I were up here, there was some magic happen. I talked about it a little bit in the pregame. That one's right down the middle, 2-1. A bunch of sophomores came up here and beat these guys in Game 3. Chris Davis hit one out in the oak tree in left field, and it was Tanner Busby got some revenge on the mound. That one's outside, 3-1. Now to Locklear. Piper, the pitcher, on deck. Dr. Lambert, and more importantly, Miss Lambert. Miss Sherry is listening in. Hey, guys. 3-1 is going to be fouled off over the first base dugout, 3-2. The Ravens are listening in. Hey, guys. Several others. I'll get to you here in just a second. Here's a 3-2 pitch to Locklear. That's going to be hit on the line down to the first base line. And Mason Rubel actually blows up the umpire down there trying to get to the ball. Kevin couldn't get over there fast enough. But Mason Rubel looks like he's carved out of stone, and he went diving for that line drive. It was foul. And he just annihilated the first base umpire down there. I hope he's okay. I wouldn't want Mason Rubel to hit me with a head of steam. I'd pick somebody else. But everybody appears to be okay. Both of them got up shaking their heads. We'll see if we get a bad call down there later as payback. Here's a 3-2. That one's going to be fouled off right over the top of us. Count will remain 3-2. Kevin's kind of giggling. We're thinking the same thing. If we want to get run over by anybody on the team, Rubel's the last one we're going to pick. But he took it like a champ. Both of them got up. That one's down, ball 4. Good job there by Locklear of fighting off some good pitches from Colt. And he draws the walk. That'll bring up Piper now, pitcher. We'll get a courtesy runner for the catcher down at first. We're at the bottom of the first. 1 out, 1 on here. Tide leads at 1-0. Sack fly by Brunson Stockstill. Plated Helton in the top of the first. Colt's going to come set. Here's the first pitch to Piper. That's going to be outside corner. Good pitch, 0-1. Crowd into it on both sides. Tied with a little bit more to cheer about early here. Colt trying to squelch this and get his team back in the dugout. Going to be a throw over to first. He's back easily. I noticed the umpire's now giving Rubel a wide berth over there at first. I don't blame him. Here's the 0-1. That breaking pitch is going to be fouled off down the first base line and out of play. Not much foul territory here in the corners. Got a little bit between the bags and the dugouts, but it squelches back towards the foul line pretty quickly on both sides, left and right. So not much down the lines. Another throw over to first. That one was a little closer, but he was back safely. That one on an 0-2 count is going to hit him. Man, he kind of reached out there a bit, and that's what Coach Evan is going to argue. I don't think he's going to win his case, but you still got to argue it. It was a pitch that was probably close to being over the plate and a little bit of sticking out your chicken wing, but if you can get away with it, it's a good play, and it looks like he's going to get away with it. So he'll head down to first. Coach Evan's going to walk out and say, hey, you can't stick it out. You don't have to get out of the way, but you can't stick your arm into the path of the ball. And that's a judgment call by the umpire, so you rarely win on something like that. And I don't know. I'm not saying he did or did not. It's one of those plays that's very, very close. And it's the right thing to do is ask. The end result's going to be 2 guys on, 1 out. Clay Tolbert shortstops here. Got 1 out in the bottom of the first. Breaking pitch is going to be popped up and over our heads out of play, 0-1. Jude Phipps, designated hitter on deck for the Mustangs. Robertson with the long set. Here's the pitch. That one stays down, 1-1. Colt just a junior. I read his numbers to you at the beginning of this inning. Pretty impressive, 1.6 ERA. 30 walks against 72 strikeouts in 60 innings. Breaking pitch is in there for a called strike. He had Tolbert leaning out over the plate on a good breaking pitch. And that's when you know Colt is on. He's got a good breaking pitch that moves east to west. Not a lot of up and down, north and south movement, but a good east to west breaking pitch. There it is again for called strike 3. He could start it out on the inside and hit the inside black. He could start it out over the plate and run it off the plate. And he could start it off the plate and run it into the batter's box. So he's got different versions of it. That one started at the right-handed batter's leg and caught the inside part of the plate for strike 3. So 2 down now. Got runners at first and second. That's going to bring up Jude Phipps, designated hitter. Swing and a miss on the first pitch, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch is going to be fouled off the top of the plate. 0-2. A lot of breaking pitches tonight early by Colt. See what he has against the left-handed hitting Phipps here. If he's going to try to set him up off the plate with a fastball or go right at him with another breaking pitch. That one's a breaking pitch. Gets by Bayless. It'll be a wild pitch. Move runners up to second and third. But we do have 2 outs and 2 strikes. So let's see if we can make one pitch and get out of here. Here's 1-2. That breaking pitch is going to be fouled off, and he slung the bat into the Tide on deck circle. Bat slipped out of his hand. So he managed to foul it off. But he couldn't hold on to the bat. He's going to get a little bit of chalk. Try to rub it on the handle. See if he can hold on to that. Seems to be happy. Bat boy runs out a few balls for the home plate umpire. So we'll reset here. 1-2, 2 outs. Runners at first and second. Bottom of the first. Tide leads at 1-0. Way out. Laid the swing and miss. Got him hung up. He was looking breaking pitch. And Colt threw him a fastball on the outside corner. So that's strand 2. We head to the top of the first here at West Jones.
Looking for a gym to help you become a healthier you? The gym at Picayune is the place to be with its large open facility, modern equipment, and knowledgeable staff led by owner and operator Edgar Woods. The gym at Picayune offers a variety of workouts and classes to meet your specific needs with 24/7 access. The gym accepts silver sneakers, which is available at no cost for adults 65 plus through select Medicare plans. More space, more equipment, more growth. The gym at Picayune.
First Place Express Car Wash in Picayune would like to say a huge thank you to their loyal customers. First Place Express Car Wash is happy to serve their local community with 2 locations. Highway 11 North, just past Coast Electric, and on Highway 43 South, just a quarter mile east of I-59 at Exit 4. First Place Express Car Wash is locally owned and operated. You know they'll treat you right. Remember, when it comes to your vehicle's shine, First Place Express Car Wash in Picayune will have you saying, if it doesn't shine, it ain't mine.
We're headed to the top of the second. Franklin, Bayless due up 1-2 for the Tide here. I think the first base umpire is good. He did give a signal a while ago of offensive holding, so I don't know if that was just a mistake or if he's still a little bit rattled from the lick that Rubel hit on him, but I think we're going to be okay. First pitch here in the second inning is going to be brought to you by your hometown bank, FNB Picayune. Place for all your banking needs. Miss Susan Wilson and her staff are ready to service you at their North Picayune branch on Cooper Road, just off of exit 6. Go by and see Miss Susan for a loan. Franklin comes in here, designated hitter. He's hitting for Ian Herring tonight. Frank comes in hitting at .257 on the regular season. Piper out for his second inning of work. First pitch is going to be in there for a called strike, 0-1. Good velocity from Piper. Here's 0-1. That breaking pitch is down, 1-1. Colt's going to throw, I would call it more of a breaking pitch. Looks like Dash Piper's going to throw more of a slider. That one's going to be hit hard and by the third baseman for a single out into left field. That was a slider down, and Frank got all of it. And he gets it by the third baseman out into left field for a leadoff single for the Tide. That'll bring up the catcher, Mason Bayless. Comes in just under 200 for the year for the Tide. Does have home run power, though. So you can't make a mistake. He will make you pay for it. He did it early in the year, and I know he hasn't forgotten how to do it. Oh, what a great time to revive that power for the Tide. Colt Robertson on deck. We'll flip over to Jay Stock at the top of the order. So Frank's over at first. Nobody out. Bayless is going to square the bunt, pull it back. Ball's up 1-0. So not something they normally ask Bayless to do. Handle the bat and try to lay down a bunt here, but I think runs might be at a premium. I like the call. Third baseman's going to be in on the grass. First baseman's going to have to hold Frank on. See if Bayless squares again or if he's going to swing away. He is going to square. He's going to get that one down to first base line. That's a good bunt. Makes the pitcher go and get it. Gets Landon Franklin over to second base. So a sack bunt by Bayless as he does his job. And he moves a runner into second. Now to bring up Colt Robertson. Colt comes in at 279 on the year with a grand slam. So he too has home run power. And a big win against George County. Here's the first pitch to Colt. That's going to be fouled down the right field line, 0-1. Beautiful Friday evening here in Soso. You're listening from home. I'm sure it's still rainy and nasty. We got that a few hours ago, but beautiful sunny afternoon. Sun is starting to set, so it's not quite a factor anymore. That's going to be a called strike. 8 inches off the plate. We got a good view of that one. So 0-2. If you're watching the stream, Kevin's got you a good view of that. We'll see what happens here. 0-2 to Colt. Got a runner at second. That one's going to be hit back up the middle, but right at the shortstop. And they're going to double Frank off. Sorry, right at the second baseman. And he's able to flip it to the shortstop and double Frank off. Ball was hit hard, but second baseman was able to grab it. And they will double up the Tide. And that'll end the top of the second. We're heading to the bottom of the second. Tide leads it 1-0.
Hey friends, you got that RV, car, or truck that you're not using that much anymore? Would you like to sell it? Just call toll-free 800-728-2267. That's 800-728-2267. Let one of Pawpaw's Campers' professional salespeople get you a check today. Call today, get a check today. Let us buy your trade-in, even if you're not purchasing from us. Pawpaw's Campers and Cars in Picayune. We're not that far from where you are.
That's a good RV, Pawpaw.
Nobody protects you from mayhem like Allstate. I'm a lost bee that found my way into your car. And now that I'm in here, good luck getting me out.
I think it's gone. Wait, no, it's in my hair.
And if you don't have the right auto insurance coverage, well, this could be quite a sticky situation. So get Allstate.
Jason Pygott has offices in Picayune. Make sure you have the right coverage. Give the Pygott Agency a call today. 601-798-7005.
Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
The good news, the Tide is putting the bat on the ball. The bad news is that last one went right to the second baseman who flipped it over to the shortstop, and they double up Frank on a line drive. So Tide will, well, they won't strand any because they actually ended it with a double play. So ended the inning on a hard hit ball. We're heading to the bottom of the second now. And that's going to bring up Colin Poore, the right fielder. He'll lead off here for West Jones. Hits from the left side. It's a right-handed throwing Robertson. First pitch of this inning is brought to you by your hometown bank, FNB Picayune, where they always put you first. Stop by the South Branch and see Miss Tracy Acker on Memorial Boulevard for all your banking needs. That one's going to be outside for a ball, 1-0. That one's going to be grounded to the second baseman, Herring. He's going to pick it up, flip it over to Rubel. That'll do it for the first out of the inning. So a little chopper over to Herring. He moves to his left, scoops it up, and flips it over to Rubel. And that will retire Poore. It's going to bring up Summerall here, the first baseman for West Jones. Here's the first pitch from Robinson's going to be on the outside corner, 0-1. So maybe a little wide zone from the umpire. He seems to be giving that outside pitch. That one's going to be fouled off, 0-2. which is fine. We get it both ways and no problem. And so far, he seems to be fairly consistent. Looks like you get a ball, maybe almost 2 balls on the outside. That one's going to be hit towards the shortstop off the end of the bat. Brunson's going to pick it up, has to hurry, and overthrows Rubel at first. Summerall can run, and so that ball was hit right off the end of the bat. And Brunson had to run and overthrows Rubel at first. So that's going to be an error on Brunson. Got to put a runner at first. That'll bring up Everwine, who is the left fielder. Hits in the number 8 spot. So it looks like the coaches asked for some sort of appeal to the umpire. And my only guess is maybe interference, as Rubel had to jump up to catch the ball, and there was a little bit of a collision, but that should not be interference because Rubel has the right to go after the ball. And now they're looking in the dugout, so I didn't see maybe it kicked up in the dugout or not. But the coaches asked for a discussion, and they're going to send the runner to second. So Coach Evan is going to come down and get an explanation. My only guess is the ball kicked over into the dugout after the overthrow, and so they award the extra base to Summerall. That's my only guess. I don't think there was really any interference at first. So Coach Evan is getting an explanation. He seems to be okay with it, and so that'll send Summerall to second, and it'll be in a 2-base error. So 1 out, 1 on at the bottom of the second. Everyone, left fielder, will step in here for Wes Jones. First pitch to Everyone is going to be a breaking pitch down for a ball, 1-0. Game 2 tomorrow night at the Kirk, scheduled for 7 p.m. Monday, if necessary, back here at Wes Jones. 1-0 pitch is going to be hit hard out into right field in foul territory, and it will get out of play. Pugh gives chase, but not much foul territory down there. And so it'll be a long strike. So 1-1. Pierce, the center fielder, will do up next, number 9 hitter. One pitch is going to be grounded to the shortstop. Brunson will pick it up. Throws over to Rubel at first. And that'll be 6-3 out, number 2. So 2 outs now. Runner has to stay put at second base. That'll bring up Pierce, the number 9 hitter, center fielder. Colt going to try to pitch out of this after a 2-base error. Puts a runner at second. Here's the first pitch. Colt with a long look at second. That one's going to be fouled off over the first base dugout, 0-1. Colt with another look at second. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Breaking pitch is going to be down, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. That one's going to be lifted down the first base line. Is it going to stay in play? It will not. It'll get out of field of play. So 1-2. Now to Pierce. I will tell you that the umpire gave Rubel a wide berth on that one, headed over to get that foul ball. And I don't blame you there, young man. 1-2, 2 outs. Now we got Pierce going to call timeout. He'll step out. Everybody will have to reset. Sun's finally went down, so that should no longer be a factor. Not much wind at all, really, just dead still. Cool evening. So here's the 1-2 pitch. Just off the outside corner. Tide wanted that one. Colt wanted that one. It was a good pitch, but it was just off the outside corner, so 2-2. That one's going to be lifted on the infield. Herron's going to go back. Brunson's going to go back. Herron's going to call everybody off. He'll make the play. Wes Jones will strand one. We're headed to top of the third. Tide leads at 1-0 here in Soso.
Nobody protects you from mayhem like Allstate. I'm a torrential downpour.
Highland Community Hospital wants to help you get back in the swing of things with its transitional care unit. The Swing Bed program provides the same caring experience received at all Forest Health facilities around the Pine Belt. Available to patients who need skilled nursing care and physical rehabilitation services, the Highland Community Transitional Care Unit allows patients to recover before returning home after a hospital stay. Transitional care that is close to you, close to family, and close to home. For more information about our services, visit highlandch.org.
Justin, Parker, and Cooper 1-2-3 for the Tide. That'll be the lineup here in the top of the third. And the first pitch that Justin sees will be brought to you by your hometown bank, FNB Picayune. The customer's always first. Go by and see Chantel Thady at the West Canal branch for all your banking needs. Dash Piper still out for the Tide. Let me give you a little bit of a line on him. 3-2. 1 run, 2 hits. It was earned. 1 walk, no strikeouts. He's thrown 24 pitches. Little rocky first inning. Tide was able to score 1 in the first. Piper looked a little better in the second. He was aided by a hard hit ball that ended the inning on a double play. Colt hit a line drive to the second baseman and caught Franklin leaning at second base. So Tide's second time through the order. Here's Justin Stockstill. He is 0 for 1 on the night. First pitch is going to be down for a ball, 1-0. Good things happen when we get him on, so it's usually one of my keys to the game is how many times can Jade Stock get on base. When he's hot, he seems to find a way. Even if he's not hitting it, he gets on base some kind of way. That one's down. Umpire decided to and then decided not to. So 2-0. He wanted to, but he thought better of it. 2-0. Piper's got a good right arm. I don't have the radar gun set up, but I would say he's throwing upper 80s. That one's in there for a called strike, 2-1. Maybe close to 90. Good slider, too. Doesn't change speeds a whole lot on the slider. Here's a 2-1. Swing and a miss. Justin over the top of that one. 2-2. Justin came in hitting at 351. Starting the playoffs. That's going to be a swing and a miss. So that'll retire Justin. That'll bring up Parker. Parker doubled his last time up. He had a fastball off the wall out underneath the scoreboard in right center field. Let's see how they pitch Petey here. That one's in there for a called strike at the knees. That's a tough pitch to hit there. Here's the 0-1. Called strike. That one's off the plate about 3 inches, but he's been giving them all night, so you're going to have to stand on the white line and hit that one. 0-2. Petey's got himself in a hole. Swing and a miss over the top of a breaking pitch. Down goes Parker. Dash has got a good slider. He doesn't seem to throw it a whole lot until he gets a couple strikes on him, so Tide need to hunt fastballs here early. So 2 outs and nobody on. That'll bring up Cooper. Coop walked his last time up. That one's going to be fouled off. 0-2 quickly now to Coop. Here's Piper's 0-2. That's up and out, 1-2. Top of the third, Tide leads at 1-2, 2 out, swing and a miss. 1, 2, 3 go to Tide here in the third, heading to the bottom. Colt Robinson back on the heel.
Herring Ford Lincoln, a name we recognize as being home-owned and home-operated in its third generation of local ownership. Stop by Herring Ford Lincoln at 820 Memorial Boulevard in Picayune and experience the sales and service you would expect from your friends and neighbors. Herring Ford Lincoln may not be the biggest, but they strive every day to be the best. The Herring family and Ford Lincoln have been a winning combination for years in the Pearl River County area and the surrounding area, and they will serve the area for generations to come. Herring Ford Lincoln, a hometown tradition.
At Sonic Drive-In of Picayune, Tuesday after 5 p.m. till close is Family Night with half-off cheeseburgers. Sonic Drive knows how hard it is sometimes to feed your whole family, and we want to give you a break on Tuesday nights. Half-price cheeseburgers. It's how Sonic Drive-In helps you feed your family. Remember that Sonic Drive-In of Picayune on Highway 11, just north of Highway 43 North, is happy eating at its best. Tuesday's Family Night with half-price cheeseburgers. That's what you get at Sonic Drive-In of Picayune.
Headed to the bottom of the third. Tide leads it here 1-0. And due up for West Jones. 1, 2, 3. Green, Locklear, and Piper. Facing Colt Robertson. First pitch that he throws will be brought to you by your hometown bank, F&B Picayune. Where hometown means the best service around, with 4 locations in Picayune to serve you. I got a note that maybe the YouTube stream had a little bit of issues. If you're having issues there, let me know. Just got a automated note that said it may have some issues. Swing and a miss, 0-1 to Green. He's a third baseman. He's 0 for 1 tonight. Leadoff hitter. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's going to be hit hard out into left field. Stocksel's going over, and he will make the first out of the inning right underneath the left field lounge. So that's not an easy place to go over there and grab a line drive, but Jay Stock does it. 1 out. Nobody on. That'll bring up Locklear, the catcher now. Locklear walked his last time up. That one's going to be in there for a called strike, 0-1. Pitcher's duel so far. 2 hits for the Tide, 1 error. No hits for the Mustangs so far. We're in the bottom of the third. Swing and a miss on a nasty breaking pitch, 0-2. Colt has that pitch working tonight. He's feeling it. For the Tide, 0-2. Piper, the pitcher, on deck. That one's going to be hit back to the pitcher. Gets over Colt. That's going to be an infield single. Colt did everything he could just to chop it right over the top of his head. He couldn't jump up and get it. Long run from Herring. He was able to knock it down, keep it in the infield. But no chance to throw out the batter. So that'll put Locklear at first for the second time tonight. He walked his last time up. Courtesy runner for him. And now Piper, the pitcher, will step in. No official bats tonight. Here's the first pitch. It's going to be called strike on the outside big corner, 0-1. Throw over to first. He's back safely. Another throw over, trying to catch the courtesy runner leaning. He's back safely. Oh, 1. It's going to be down and out, 1-1. Tried to get Piper to go fishing on a breaking pitch. Couldn't do it. Even up the count at 1-1. Long look at first. Another look at first. Here's the pitch. Breaking pitch outside. 2-1. West Jones finished number 2 in their region. Tide finished number 3. West Jones had a record of 7-2 in region play. 13-10 overall. Tide comes in at 19-9 overall. 8-7 in district. That breaking pitch is going to be lifted out into right field. Pugh's going back to the base of the wall. He will make the out. The runner will return to first base. So good job there by Pugh. Locking in on it. That'll be 2 outs. And that'll bring up Clay Tolbert. He is the shortstop. He struck out his last time up. Here's the first pitch. Runner's going. Going to be hit on the line down to third base. It'll be a foul ball. So hit and run action there with West Jones. Tolbert, the number 4 hitter. And the courtesy runner for the catcher at first. 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. Going to be a throw over to first. They had him leaning, but he gets back. So we'll see if he's running again. Hit and run or a straight steal. He was definitely leaning on that throw. We'll keep an eye on him. 0-1. 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. He does not go. Swing and a miss on a good breaking pitch. 0-2. Runner is going on the 0-2 pitch. It's a ball on the outside corner, and he is thrown out. Bayless threw a missile down to second base, and he nailed the courtesy runner. So that'll do it. We'll head to the top of the 4th. Tide leads it here in So-So.
Listening to WRJW 1320 AM and W295DG 106.9 FM, Picayune, Mississippi, the pick of Picayune and Pearl River County.
Tuesdays are special at Paul's Pastry Shop in Picayune because that's when they offer a senior citizens discount. Seniors save 15% on any purchase in the bakery or cafe. So keep this in mind and save on Senior Citizens Tuesdays at Paul's Pastry Shop. Located at the top of the hill shopping center, number 1 Sycamore Road, off I-59, exit 6 in Picayune. Paul's Pastry Shop, helping senior citizens with 15% off on Tuesday.
When you wake up with an aching back or sore neck, Dr. Debbie Moore with Moore Chiropractic Clinic suggests you consider making simple changes in your sleeping position to alleviate unnecessary strain on your body. According to the American Chiropractic Association and Dr. Debbie Moore, it's best to sleep on your back or side because laying on your back or side allows your head, neck, and spine to relax into their natural alignment. This will help you wake up pain-free and feeling rejuvenated. Moore Chiropractic Clinic. We've got your back.
Turner Pugh is going to lead it off here for the Tide. We are in the top of the fourth. Tide leads it 1-0. First pitch he sees is on the outside. No, they're going to call that a ball off the outside corner. Checking savings, loans, mortgages. If you need it, they got it. FNB Picayune, your hometown bank. That one's going to be grounded towards second base. Second baseman will pick it up, flip it over to first, and retire Pugh. So Turner tries to beat it out. Can't quite get there. He will be retired tonight. He was hit by a pitch his first time up. That'll bring up Brunson. Brunson hit a sac fly. Drove in the only run of the game so far for the Tide. So 1 RBI, no official bat. He's going to square and try to lay down a bunt, and it is foul down the third base line. 0-1 will be the count. Rubel on deck. That one's off the outside corner, 1-1. Here's Piper's 0-1, and that's going to, I thought it hit Brunson, but they said no, it did not. So 2-1. It was inside. Must have tipped the catcher's glove. I heard a nick, but Brunson did not flinch. So we'll just call the ball 2-1. That one's going to be fouled off. 2-2 now to Brunson. That one's going to be hit down the right field line and foul. That one had the distance and may have left the yard, but it was just foul. Outside of the pole. It's generally called the foul pole, but it should be called the fair pole because it's 100% in fair territory. Catcher's going to walk out and have a shout a word to the pitcher. We'll see what happens here. Count remains 2-2, 1 out. Two is up, 3-2 now to Brunson. We call him the Swiss Army knife. He'll play second, short, center field. Coaches first, drives the bus a little bit. He can do it all. 3-2. Scoreboard has went off, so we'll see what happened to that. If that's just a reboot, hope that doesn't happen. We're in the press box. Hope we don't have any kind of power issue. Inside, ball 4. That'll send Brunson down to first. That'll bring up Rubel. Rubel was hit by a pitch his first time up. One out here in the fourth. Tide leads it 1-0. We will have a Paul's Pastry Shop Mardi Gras Cafe trivia question next inning, middle of the fifth. First pitch to Rubel is going to be fouled off, 0-1. Frank on deck for the Tide. Here's the 0-1 by Piper. Brunson is going. He is going to be in there with a stolen base. Ball kicks away from the second baseman, but not far enough for Brunson to think about third. So Brunson will swipe second. And that'll give Rubel a chance to drive him in now that he's in scoring position. 1-1 is the count. Piper's going to get a new ball. He looks to be ready to go. Here he comes set, takes a look at Brunson at second. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss on a breaking pitch down. 1-2. Rubel went fishing for a good slider. So 2-2, I had 1-2, 2-2, close. Nope, now he's going to change it back. He flashed up 2-2. Now he's going to flash back 1-2. That's what I had. So thank you, Mr. Umpire. Let me reset. Scoreboard operator, he's going to reset. Now we got it right. 1-2, 1 out. Piper's pitch, swing and a miss. Rubel's going to head down to first. They're going to throw him out to complete the drop third strike. They do so. And with 2 outs and a runner at second by way of Brunson Stockstill, that'll bring up Landon Franklin. Frank singled his last time up. Sharply hit ball by the third baseman. Thank you, sir. May I have another here? I believe that would probably score Brunson. Long look at second. That fastball is going to be called strike on the outside corner, 0-1. Appreciate Mr. Kevin Weiss giving you those beautiful ESPN-like views here from the booth. 0-1 pitch is going to be inside, 1-1. And if you're listening on the radio and want to watch the stream, you can catch this same audio over the top of it. Just go to YouTube and search PMHS Sports. PMHS Sports. Or you can also catch my Facebook page. Either one. Give you both streams and this audio. Here's the 1-1. He did go. Tried to check his swing. Could not. 1-2. So 2 outs. Brunson at second. 1-2's the count. Tide's bats have been quiet. See if we can get them cranked up here. 1-2 pitch. That one's off the outside corner. 2-2. Tried to get Frank to go fishing on a good slider. Piper wanted it. Landon was able to hold off. 2-2. That one's going to be hit right at the shortstop. Gets by, and Brunson's going to be waved around. That's going to be extra bases for Landon as he'll get in there with his second hit of the night. I'm going to call that a double. We'll see if they score that in E6. As Landon hit it right on the screws. Shortstop tried to backhand it. It was too hot to handle. It ends up out in left center field all the way to the wall. Brunson scores easily. And Frank slides into second. 2-0 now the score. Still waiting on the official score. I'm going to call that a hit. We'll see what they flash up there. So 2-0, 2 outs. Runner at second. Here's Mason Bayless. Mason with a sack bunt his first time up, so no official at bats for the Maroon Tide catcher. They are going to flash that as a hit. That one's going to be hit in the same spot, right at the shortstop. That one bounces off his chest, and he throws it over the first baseman's head. Here comes Frank. He's going to try to throw on the overthrow and going to get thrown out at home. So the ball just didn't kick far enough away from the first baseman. Shortstop caught it off the chest, picks it up, throws it to first, overthrows the first baseman, but the first baseman was able to get enough of a glove on it to keep it close. Frank rounds third, and he gets thrown out up the line. So it's one of those things where you don't want to make the third out at home, but when the ball kicks away from the first baseman, normally you're okay. That time the Tide got caught. Good job there by the first baseman and the catcher with Wes Jones. Tide does score one, and runs the score 2-0. We're headed to the bottom of the fourth in so-so.
When you wake up with an aching back or sore neck, Dr. Debbie Moore with Moore Chiropractic Clinic suggests you consider making simple changes in your sleeping position to alleviate unnecessary strain on your body. According to the American Chiropractic Association and Dr. Debbie Moore, it's best to sleep on your back or side because laying on your back or side allows your head, neck, and spine to relax into their natural alignment. This will help you wake up pain-free and feeling rejuvenated. Moore Chiropractic Clinic. We've got your back.
At Pearl River Community College, my story starts here. Join the Wildcat family and find your path to success today. When you enter Wildcat Country, you're more than just a student, you're family. We welcome everyone, from recent high school grads to returning students or career changers. With pathways that cover every dream and goal, PRCC offers a place for you to grow, learn, and succeed. Come be part of the tradition of excellence and let's start your journey together at Pearl River.
Good defense by Wes Jones. Squelches a rally as Tide scores one. Try to take advantage of an error on the shortstop. Overthrows first base. First baseman made a good defensive attempt over there, knocking the ball down. Keeps it within reach, picks it up, and is able to throw Frank out at the plate. So the Tide will leave one officially. And we'll head to the bottom of the fourth. They lead it 2-0. Colt Robertson out for his fourth inning of work through three. Colt's giving up 2 hits, no runs, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts, thrown 45 pitches. Clay Tolbert will resume his at-bat as the courtesy runner was thrown out while he was up last inning. So he will step back in here to lead off the bottom of the fourth. First pitch to him is a ball outside. The first pitch of this inning is brought to you by your hometown bank, F&B Picayune. Come by the main branch and see Sheila Cooper or Linda Pinton. Hometown community spirit, hometown community pride. That one's going to be hit high and straight up. Third baseman Cooper Moreau is going to call everybody off on the infield and record the first out of the inning. Bayless, Robertson, and Cooper all met up between home plate and third base. Coop waves the other two off and pulls in the first out. So 1 out, nobody on. That'll bring up Jude Phipps, left-handed hitting DH, hitting for Gomez at second base. First pitch he sees is down. 1-0. Phipps struck out his last time up. Three hits for the Tide, 1 error, 2 runs. That one's going to be fouled off, 1-1. He is the count. Wes Jones has no runs, 1 hit, and 1 error. Pitcher's duel here so far, been 2 good ones. That one's outside, 2-1. That one's going to be fouled off. 2-2. It shall be. Colin Poore, the right fielder, on deck for Wes Jones. That one's going to be hit back up the middle. Herron's going to slide, pick it up, and then throw it away. I'm going to call that an infield single because I don't think he had any chance of throwing out the runner. He does throw the ball away, but nobody gets another base. They're going to score that officially in error. I don't know if I agree with that, but I'll go with them. They're going to call that an error. I don't know that Herring would have had a chance to throw him out, but I'll go with him on that one. So we'll call it E4. Tough error. That'll bring up Poore, the right fielder. He, too, hits from the left side. He'll do so with a runner on and 1 out. First pitch to him is going to be down and in, 1-0. That was going to be fouled off of his foot, 1-1. Game 2 will be at the Kirk tomorrow night. If you're able to join the Tide, we recommend that you're there. Loud and proud, Tide will try to go win Game 2 of the series at the Kirk. Swing and a miss. Good breaking pitch there. 1-2. Game 3, if necessary, would be back here Monday night. One at a time. Tide trying to take care of business here tonight in Soso. That breaking pitch stays outside, 2-2. Two is inside, 3-2 now. Robert's been pretty masterful so far, mixing in breaking pitches, change up and fastballs. Good location, only giving up a couple of hits. That one's going to be hit right back at him. Colt knocks it down, picks it up, is going to throw to second and get the lead out, as that was self-defense. And that's scary from a pitcher's perspective, as it was a line drive right at his head. Colt was able to get down, get a glove on it, knock it down. And he's okay. He picks it up, turns around and flips it over to Brunson at second, who gets the second out of the inning. Nice reflexes there, Colt Robertson. So Coach Evan I think he's asking, is it okay if he goes and talks to his pitcher? Colt kind of stumbled a bit, goes off the back of the mound. I don't know if he didn't get permission or if that wasn't what he was asking, something with the umpire. Colt seems to be fine. He didn't show any indication of being hurt. That'll bring up Summerall, the first baseman now. Summerall is 1 for 1. He will ask for timeout. It'll be granted. He'll step out and reset here. I can't say enough about Colt knocking that down, as that was a sure base hit right back up the middle. Colt's able to knock it down, get the lead runner on a fielder's choice. Still got a runner at first, 2 outs. That was going to be fouled off, 0-1. One pitch is going to be hit out into center field. Parker Helton's going to have to let it hit. That'll be a single. Petey thought about trying to dive, but that's the right choice. If that ball gets behind him, that's 1 run at least, maybe 2. So it'll be station-to-station baseball for West Jones. They'll now have runners at first and second. Summerall is his second hit of the night. That'll bring up Everline, who is the left fielder. He's 0 for 1 tonight. That one's up high for a ball, 1-0. You can see Petey kind of think about getting down and then changing his mind and pulling up. That's the right call. Been beautiful if he could have dove and caught it, but don't want to tie the score up on something like that. That one's in there for a strike, 1-1. See if Cole can pitch out of it, and that single means nothing if he can. 1-1. Long look at second. Here's the pitch. That one's going to be hit out into right field. That ball is carrying, but Turner Pugh is going to get it. Thought maybe it had a chance off the bat, but Turner Pugh at the wall says no problem, I got it. We'll head to the top of the 5th. Tide leads it 2-0 here in Soso.
Looking for a gym to help you become a healthier you? The gym at Picayune is the place to be with its large open facility, modern equipment, and knowledgeable staff led by owner and operator Edgar Woods. The gym at Picayune offers a variety of workouts and classes to meet your specific needs with 24/7 access. The gym accepts silver sneakers, which is available at no cost for adults 65 plus through select Medicare plans. More space, more equipment, more growth. The gym at Picayune.
Locally owned and operated, First Place Express Car Wash in Picayune says a huge thank you to their loyal customers. Both locations, Highway 11 North just past Coast Electric and on Highway 43 South just a quarter mile east of I-59 at Exit 4, are open Monday through Saturday, 7:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. and 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Sundays at the Highway 43 location. Get the early bird special Monday through Thursday. When it comes to your vehicle's shine, First Place Express Car Wash in Picayune will have you saying, if it doesn't shine, it ain't mine.
Colt Robertson, Justin Stockstill, Parker Hilton, 1, 2, 3 for the Tide. Here in the top of the fifth. First pitch of this inning is brought to you by your hometown bank, F&B Picayune. Come by the main branch and see one of our friendly loan officers, Keith Robertson, Judy Lowry, Audrey Spears, David Levy, Christina Ladner, Julia Jackson, Colin Thompson, Hometown Community Spirit, Hometown Community Pride. Colt lined out his last time up. Hit a ball sharply to the second baseman. Ended up being a double play. But you can't hit it much harder than he did. Let's see what we can do here. Leading off the fifth. After this half inning, we will have a Paul's Pastry Shop Mardi Gras Cafe trivia question. That number is going to be 590-5950. The ball's outside. 590-5950. 601. 590-5950 is the number to text your name and the answer. That one's going to be hit out into right field. Center fielder going over, right fielder going over. Right fielder will call him off and record the second out of the inning on an F9. That'll bring up J Stock. Justin's 0 for 2 tonight with a strikeout. See if we can get that turned around here. In the fifth. Tide leads at 2-0. Here's the first pitch, I should say. He clears out the dugout, the third base dugout, on a foul ball. There's a little bit of an opening right in the middle of the dugout, and Justin hit it right in there, and then it becomes a ping pong ball bouncing around inside of the dugout. Looks like everybody's okay over there. 0-1. That one's good pitch on the inside corner, 0-2. Piper's got a good lively arm. I've said it a couple times. Good fastball, upper 80s, probably getting close to 90. That breaking pitch stays down low. Good job there by Justin laying off of a pretty nasty slider. He doesn't take a whole lot off of it. Oftentimes you see a big breaking pitch that's 10 miles an hour slower than the fastball. Not the case for Piper. He doesn't take a whole lot off. So it looks like a fastball, but then the bottom falls out of it when you go to swing at it. Here's 1-2. Fastball is going to be hit out into shallow left field, but the shortstop's going to get back there far enough to make the out. So 2 outs, nobody on. That'll bring up Petey. He's 1 for 2 tonight with a strikeout. He did single in the first run. Doubled in the first run of the night for the Tide. Struck out his last time up. Swing and a miss over that breaking pitch, 0-1. He might get a steady diet of those. He swung over it for a strikeout, swung over it again to lead off this at bat. That fastball is outside, 1-1. Swing and a miss over the breaking pitch again. He did foul it off. 1-2. Coops due up next. If we get there, there are 2 outs. That one's way outside now. 2-2. That one's going to be hit on the line out into left center field, and it'll get down for a single over the shortstop's head. Petey went down and got a good breaking pitch and singles out to left center field for his second hit of the night. So he'll stand down at first, 2 outs. And that'll bring up Coop. Coop's 0 for 1 tonight with a strikeout and a walk. Came into tonight's contest, hitting at .547. He and Petey both will play in the Crossroads All-Star game here at a little less than a month. Here's the first pitch to Coop. That one's going to be called strike. It's off the outside part of the plate, but that's been the call all night long. He'll give you a good ball, maybe 2 balls out there. 0-1. That one's just a little bit further out, so that's a ball, 1-1. Tide faithful trying to make a little noise here and get the guys back in here. 1-1. Piper going to come set. Petey with a good lead over there. We'll see if he tries to swipe it. There he goes. That's going to be hit hard out into right field, and the right fielder drops it. Petey was running on the pitch, so he rounds third. He's going to score. And Cooper hit a missile out to right field. The right fielder tracked it down and got to it, but just couldn't quite hold it in. They're going to call that a hit, so I'll go with it, a double for Coop. And he doubles in a run for the Tide, his first RBI tonight. Well, he kind of topped the ball like a golf swing, so it had enough distance, but it had a lot of top spin, and so it was coming down. Right fielder did a good job getting over there to it. He gets a glove on it, but he can't squeeze it up, and that's going to do it for Piper. They're going to come get him. The West Jones coach is going to come get him, so we'll step away for 30 seconds while they make the pitch and change. 3-0 Tide leads it here in the top of the 5th.
Hey neighbors, check out this new 2025 Four Winds 19Z Class C motorhome by Thor. This Class C's on a Ford chassis, has a wet bath and a generator. MSRP $116,886, reduced to only $69,995. This is our best buy on our lot. A brand new 2025 Class C for only $69,995. Don't wait long, it'll soon be gone. Paw Paw's Campers in Picayune.
That's a good RV, Paw.
Nobody protects you from mayhem like Allstate. I'm a torrential downpour. You can't see out of your windshield. And if you have the wrong car insurance, you might have to make it rain to fix your bumper. So switch to Allstate, save money, and be better protected from mayhem like me.
Jason Pygott has offices in Picayune. Make sure you have the right coverage. Give the Pygott Agency a call today. 601-798-7005.
Based on coverage limits selected, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. In most states, prices vary based on how you buy. Allstate Bar and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Carson Green, a third baseman, is going to come in for Wes Jones. He's taking his final warm-up toss. Cooper Moreau is going to stand down at second after he doubled in Parker Helton. And Turner Pugh is going to step into the batter's box. Turner is 0 for 1 on the night. Green is finishing up his warm-up tosses. Tide trying to add to the lead. 2 outs. Runner at second. 3-0 here in the top of the 5th. That one's going to be hit on the ground at the shortstop. Shortstop's going to backhand it, take his time, and make the throw. So 1 pitch, 1 out. That'll do it for Green and the Tide here in the top of the 5th, but not before they score 1. We'll be back in 30 seconds with the Paul's Pastry Shop trivia question.
Tuesdays are special at Paul's Pastry Shop in Picayune because that's when they offer a senior citizens discount. Seniors save 15% on any purchase in the bakery or cafe. So keep this in mind and save on Senior Citizens Tuesdays at Paul's Pastry Shop. Located at the Top of the Hill Shopping Center, number 1 Sycamore Road, off I-59, exit 6 in Picayune. Paul's Pastry Shop, helping senior citizens with 15% off on Tuesday.
601-590-5950. 601-590-5950. That's the number. Text your name and the answer, the correct answer, to that for a chance to win a $10 gift certificate at Paul's Pastry Shop, Mardi Gras Cafe. Tell me the pitcher, name the pitcher who holds the most, or who holds the major league record. Name the pitcher who holds the major league record for the most career regular season wins without a single regular season at bat. Who has the most career regular season wins without a single regular season at bat? Who was that? 601-590-5950. What major league pitcher has the most career wins without a single regular season at bat? Colt Robertson out for his 5th inning of work through 4. He got 4 hits, no runs, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts. Several guesses just all of a sudden. Boom, boom, boom. None of you are right. Keep going. Keep guessing. Number 9 hitter, Harson Pierce, center fielder. Due up. He's 0 for 1 tonight. Who holds the regular season record? That's going to be a bunt attempt by Pierce. It is foul. That was a pretty good idea by Pierce and almost a good job as he tries to lay one down for a base hit. But just foul, and Bayless is going to pick it up before it comes back fair. So that trivia question, Mardi Gras trivia, Paul's Pastry Shop, Mardi Gras Cafe trivia question. Who holds the regular season record without a regular season at bat? That was going to be fouled off 0-2 quickly. I don't normally give you hints, but a whole passel of you are texting in Nolan Ryan. That is not correct. I'll just tell you that. Not correct. So try again. 0-2 is the count here to Mr. Pierce. And then it will flip back over to the top of the lineup, Green. Name the pitcher who holds the major league record for the most career regular season wins without a regular season at bat. Swing and a miss for Pierce as he goes down on 3 pitches. Third strikeout of the night for Robertson. 64 pitches through 4 1/3 for the right-hander. Here's Green. He's 0 for 2 tonight. He's going to try to bunt and pull it back for a ball, 1-0. Looks like everybody guessed Nolan Ryan, and nobody has no other guesses other than Nolan. He is not correct. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That one's down, 2-0. Tried to get him to go fishing on a breaking pitch, would not commit. Locklear, the catcher, on deck. That fastball is way outside. 4-pitch walk there to Green. Puts him on base for the first time tonight. He was a starting third baseman. He's now the pitcher. And that'll bring up his battery mate Locklear, who's 1 for 1 with a walk. We'll see if Wes Jones tries to do a little strategery here. Lots of signals from the third base coach. So number 1 batter or leadoff batter on base. Number 2 batter here. You expect he can handle the bat. See if it's a hit and run or a bunt. It looks like neither. And a ball on the outside corner, 1-0. Tried a straight steal a couple of innings ago, and Bayless squelched that. So we'll see if they try a straight steal again. They're going to throw over to first, and they had the base. They had him leaning, and Rubel could not handle the throw. So that's going to be, they're going to have to probably score that in air on Colt, because the runner's going to move up. Ball looked to be close to Rubel. He just didn't get it. It kicks away from him, kicks down the line, so that'll put the runner down at second now. On an error by Colt. That breaking pitch is down low, 2-0. I'm getting all kind of answers. I think you guys are guessing every pitcher that's ever pitched, but I hadn't got the right one yet. I didn't think this was terribly difficult. I'll give you some more hints in a second. Here's a 2-0. That's down low, 3-0. Can't give you a hint, though, until Colt gives me a strike. Named a pitcher who holds the major league record for the most career regular season wins without having a single regular season at bat. Here's a 3-0. That one's in there for a called strike, 3-1. One out. Runners on second. Tide leads at 3-0 here in the bottom of the fifth. Three-one pitch is up. Ball 4. That'll put runners at first and second. Back-to-back walks, and that's going to draw a walk by Coach Gatt. We're going to hold it right here. I'll tell you what, I'm going to give you a shorty. Be back in 15 seconds.
Trailers, fifth wheels, and motorhomes. Pawpaw's Campers in Picayune has them all. We're not that far from where you are. Pawpaw's Campers. Having fun, selling fun. Come and see us.
That's a good RV, Pawpaw.
So that's going to bring up Piper, who was the pitcher. I think he went to third. I will confirm that. He's 0 for 1 on the night. All right, here's that Paul's Pastry Shop Mardi Gras Cafe trivia question once again. Coach Gatt still finishing up out there with Colt. The guy pitched in the 70s and 80s. I'll start with that one. I'll give you another hint in a second. Named a pitcher who holds the major league record for the most career regular season wins. Notice the emphasis. Regular season wins without a regular season at bat. All right. West Jones trying to get something cooking here. They got runners at first and second. One out. That one's going to be hit back up the middle. That'll be a single. The runner had to hold up to make sure that center fielder wasn't going to catch it, so he will not try to score. That'll load the bases, though, with one out. He had to turn around and make sure that Petey couldn't catch that ball, so he did not get a chance to try to score from second base. And that's going to bring up Tolbert, the shortstop. He's 0 for 2 tonight with a strikeout. West Jones now has the bases loaded. And nobody out here in the bottom of the third. Tide's going to bring the corners in. Middle infielders will stay at double play depth. They will give up a run for the opportunity to turn 2. Number 4 hitter here. He takes first pitch strike. Give you another hint. Played for the Yankees. That one's off the plate. 1-1. Tide wanted that breaking pitch. It was close. 1-1. Tolbert's going to step out, ask for time and step out. It'll be granted. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That one's going to be inside, 2-1. Colt up to 79 pitches here. That one's in there for a called strike, 2-2. That was a beauty. Several have text Goose Gossage. That is not the case either. Goose Gossage is not correct. Here's a 2-2. That one's way outside, 3-2. I thought this was a fairly easy one. Named the pitcher who holds the major league record for the most career regular season wins without ever having a regular season at bat. Doesn't mean he didn't hit in the postseason. That one's fouled off 3-2. Who is it? Pitched in the 70s and 80s, and he pitched for the Yankees. How about that? (3-2). That one's going to be fouled off. We'll hold it at 3-2. Three, two, one out. Bases loaded. Tide leads at 3-0 in the bottom of the fifth. Wes Jones threatening. There's another foul on a good breaking pitch. Jude Phipps, designated hitter, on deck. Right now, Tolbert, cleanup hitter, shortstop. He's in a battle. Another foul. He's just spoiling good breaking pitches. Colt keeps spinning them up there. Tolbert keeps fouling them off. We'll see who's going to blink here. 3-2, nowhere to put him. That one's going to be dribbled to third base. Cooper's going to pick it up, throw over to first. They'll get it out there, but a run will score. On the fielder's choice. So it'll be 3-1 now. 2 outs, runners at second and third. Phipps is 1 for 2 on the night with a strikeout. That ball was chopped to Coot. No chance to go home. No chance for a double play. Only thing he can do is get one at first. Swing and a miss, 0-1. That one's going to be grounded lightly to shortstop. Brunson picks it up, makes the throw across, and Wes Jones will strand 2. They do score 1. We're headed to the top of the 6th. Tide leads it 3-1.
Nobody protects you from mayhem like Allstate. I'm a lost bee that found my way into your car. And now that I'm in here, good luck getting me out.
I think it's gone. Wait, no, it's in my hair.
And if you don't have the right auto insurance coverage, well, this could be quite a sticky situation. So get Allstate.
Jason Pygott has offices in Picayune. Make sure you have the right coverage. Give the Pygott Agency a call today. 601-798-7005.
Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Highland Community Hospital continues to do what is best for patients in our new wound healing center. Now open and staffed by a specialized team of doctors, nurses, and techs, we treat diabetic patients and others with serious wounds that have resisted traditional treatment and need special care. Located on the first floor in our outpatient department, our medical professionals will tailor a treatment plan to meet your specific needs, working to treat the whole person and not just the wound. For more information, visit www.highlandch.org.
Headed to the top of the 6th. Tide leads at 3-1. Brunson Stockstill due up first. Kevin Veitz giving you a good look at the left field lounge, a unique thing here in high school baseball. Wes Jones has had that for several years down there. And it is usually full of students, and it is tonight. And they generally heckle the left fielder any opportunity they get. Justin Stockstill has made them pretty quiet tonight, though, as he's already ran over there and stole a line drive right out from underneath them earlier in the game. This first pitch to Brunson is going to be brought to you by your hometown bank, FNB Picayune. It's in there for a called strike. Hometown community spirit, hometown community pride. I'm still getting answers, but I'm not getting the right one. I thought this was easy. Swing and a miss, 0-2 quickly to Brunson. All right, I'm going to try to give you another. He won 170 games from 75 through to 88. 170 games from 75 to 88. That one's up. 1-1. 170 games 75-88. He holds a regular season. Foul ball. Keep it at 1-2. Regular season career wins without having a regular season at bat. 170 from 75-88. His first name is Ron. I don't know how much more I can give you. How about that? I'm practically giving you a bucket of Butter Crunches here. Brunson Stockstill's giving away singles. There's one out to left field as he reaches out and taps a good breaking pitch out to left field. I think I finally got a winner here. I had to give you everything but spell it for you. So you have to share the Butter Crunches with me. Mason Rubel will stand in here with a runner at first. Brunson reaches out after fouling one off. Takes a breaking pitch on the line out to the left field. That'll be the Tide's 5th hit on the night. Mason Rubel stands in. He's 0 for 2 tonight with a strikeout. Ron Guidry was what I was looking for. Ron Guidry with the Yankees. First pitch is down low for ball 1-0. He won 170 regular season games and had 0 regular season plate appearances. He did hit in the World Series 9 times, but not in the regular season. So no plate appearances and won 170 games. Played in the American League. There's a good bunt there by Rubel. He's going to get down the first base line and just go foul. Rubel had a really, really good idea to bunt it down the first base line, and it just rolled foul. Good job there by the catcher. That's Locklear, as he realized he had no play. His only opportunity was to let it go foul, which it did. So that'll put the count at 1-1. You don't see the big man do that often. That's a good idea. We'll see what Coach Evans got up his sleeve here. No outs. 3-1's a score, 1-1's a count. Top of the 6th. Green comes set. That one's going to be foul down the third base line, 1-2. Ron Guidry is the correct answer, and Karen Balch is the winner. Congratulations, Karen. I think you know the routine. I don't have to spell it out for you. We'll be at the box about 6 o'clock tomorrow night, or you know where I'll be at 9:30 on Sunday morning. Strike 3. Rubel looks at a good breaking pitch. He strikes out for the second time tonight. 1 out, 1 on. That's going to bring up Landon Franklin, designated hitter. He's 2 for 2 tonight. And drove in a run. Frank's been hitting the ball well. Started the night at 257. He's raised that up. What a time for him to get hot. See if we can keep it going here in the 6th. Mason Bayless on deck. That one's up high for a ball, 1-0. Green in for his second inning of work here. He's going to throw over to first. Brunson is back safely. He relieved Dash Piper. The final line on Dash, 4 2/3. He gave up 5 hits, 3 runs, 2 earned, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts. That one's going to be hit out into shallow right field for the 3rd hit for Frank. I'd rather be lucky than good anytime, and Frank got fisted, but he got just enough of it to get out over the second baseman's head, and for the 3rd time tonight, he stands at first base. And in Frank's case, he's lucky and good. So 2 runners on, 1 out. Mason Bayless will stand in now. Mason's 0 for 1 officially. Ben Bird's going to go in and run for Franklin. This will be a pinch runner. So you can do that one time in high school. You can come in to run, and then the starter can go back in one time. So Coach Evans is going to do that here. Not a courtesy runner, it'll be a pinch runner. But as I said, in high school baseball, you can do that one time. You can come out and re-enter once. Runners at first and second here, one out. Green's going to come set. His first pitch, breaking pitch, is going to stay. No, they're going to call that a strike. 0-1. I thought it was up a bit, but the man in black said it was there. 0-1. Foul ball. 0-2 to Mason. Colt Robertson on deck. Green with a long look in. Now look at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Down goes Bayless. So 2 outs now. Still got runners at first and second. Colt Robertson comes in. He's 0 for 2. Did line out his first time up on a sharply hit ball. Tide trying to get that run back. They gave up in bottom of the 5th. 3-1's the score. That one's called strike. That one was 10 inches off the outside part of the plate, but the umpire said it was close enough. 0-1. Swing and a miss on a good breaking pitch. Green doesn't have the velocity that Piper did, but got a couple pretty good breaking pitches. He got Colt to go fishing after one there. 0-2. That one's out. 1-2. Flip it over to J-Stock. If Colt could find a way to get on. That one's up high, 2-2. Fouled that one off. That was off the umpire's mask, but it'll hold at 3-2, or 2-2, I'm sorry. Locklear's going to walk out and have a conversation with the pitcher. I think that was also an opportunity for the umpire to recoup as he took one off the face mask. A little bit of courtesy there by the catcher. So Brunson's down at second. Ben Bird, who is on for Franklin at first. 2-2, 2 outs here in the 6th. 3-1, Tide leads it. Yes, he did go fishing on an outside ball. So that'll do it. The Tide strands 2. Headed to the bottom of the 6th here in So-So.
You're listening to WRJW, 1320 AM and W295DG, 106.9 FM, Picayune, Mississippi, the pick of Picayune and Pearl River County.
We got your back, hey. Back pains and injuries, Dr. Moore understands. No more pain, no more hurting. She just uses her hands. She got the #1 clinic that I recommend. She has a lovely crew too, and they'll fix you right up. So call Dr. Moore when that pain gets rough. Cause we got your back, hey, we got your back. We got your back, hey, we got your back. We got your back, hey, we got your back. More Chiropractic Clinic, located at 6682 Highway 11 North. Suite 103, Carrier, Mississippi, 39426. We got your back. Hey.
At Pearl River Community College, my story starts here. Join the Wildcat family and find your path to success today. When you enter Wildcat Country, you're more than just a student, you're family. We welcome everyone, from recent high school grads to returning students or career changers. With pathways that cover every dream and goal, PRCC offers a place for you to grow, learn, and succeed. Come be part of the tradition of excellence, and let's start your journey together at Pearl River.
It's playoff baseball here in Soso. Tide leads it 3-0 heading into the bottom of the 6th. These two teams will do it again tomorrow night in Game 2. Tide trying to hold on to this one, secure a win here in Game 1. Colin Porter is going to lead it off for West Jones. He's 1 for 2 on the night. First pitch he sees will be brought to you by your hometown bank, F&B Picayune. Checking savings, loans, mortgages. If you need it, they got it. F&B Picayune, your hometown bank. And it is a strike, 0-1. Porter's 1 for 2. That one's going to be inside, 1-1. Tide change it up here a little bit in this Game 1 series. Generally, Blevins has pitched the first game of the series. Tonight, Colt's going to hold on to his Friday night normal starting position. That one's going to be hit right at the second baseman, Herring, and he snags it for the first out of the inning. Good job there. Ian on a line drive to his right. He makes 2 steps and goes down on one knee and snags it out of the air. And steals a hit from Poor. That'll bring up Summerall, the first baseman. He's 1 for 2 also. He's going to take one off the back. So he'll head down to first after getting hit by the pitch. That'll bring up the left fielder, Everwine. He's 0 for 2 tonight with a strikeout. So far, Colts at 94 pitches through 5 1/3. I'm not sure what's going on. They're looking down the third base line. I'm not sure what's happening over there. Got timeout held up. Not sure if there was a ball that got into the playing field or what exactly happened. The umpire at first, I think he's okay. He got rattled early. He was talking about offensive pass interference there, I think, but I think he's good. Runner at first, 1 out here. Here's Summerall. First pitch, going to be lifted foul and out of play, 0-1. The 0-1 is going to be just outside, 1-1. Tide wanted that pitch. It was close, but just off the outside corner, 1-1. Breaking pitch has lost a little bit of its sharpness as Colt nears 100 pitches, but still very effective. That fastball that's effective on the outside corner, 1-2. Ground ball here would be great. Strikeout would be okay too. 1 out, 1 off. Long look at first. Breaking pitches in the dirt. Good job there by Bayless, keeping that in front. 2-2. That one's going to be hit down the right field line. Just Pugh's giving chase, and it's going to be a fair ball. It hits right on the line and then kicks into the corner. runner at first is going to stop at third. And that's going to be a double for Everwine. As Pugh had a long run out in right field, and the ball hit right on the chalk line. That'll be a stand-up double for him. So that'll put the tying run now at second base, 1 out. And that's going to bring up Pierce, the center fielder. He's 0 for 1 tonight with a walk. Pugh is playing, I wouldn't call it straight up. I would say he's leaning towards the middle of the field. He had a long run, and that was a perfectly placed ball down the right field line, and it kicked all the way into the corner. Luckily, runner at first had to kind of hang around to see if Pugh could get there, so he has to stop at third. First pitch is going to be in there for a called strike. That one's off the outside part of the plate, 1-1. You can feel the tenseness here now as tying runs in scoring position. Colt trying to shut this down, the bottom of the order up. That breaking pitch is outside, 2-1. They have a pinch hitter that came in. Weeks is the pinch hitter. I want to correct myself. That was Summerall who hit that one down the right field line. This is a pinch hitter for Everwine. And that's going to be up high for a ball, 3-1. Actually, I think they've got this scored incorrectly. That's a fastball. Swing and a miss, 3-2. Here's a payoff pitch. That's going to be grounded down the first base line and foul. Yeah, they do. They inserted the pinch runner. That was Everwine. I was right to start with. So this pinch hitter Weeks is for Pierce, the number 9 hitter. He's going to ground the ball to second base. That's going to score a run, but we will get an out. Heron will pick it up, throw it over to first. But that will allow the runner to score from third. So 3-2, the deficit now has been cut by the Mustangs, and that'll flip it over to the top of the order, Green, who's now the pitcher. He's 0 for 2 tonight with a walk. On my game changer, they had inserted the pinch hitter in the wrong spot, and so that kind of messed me up and made me second guess. But that was Everwine who doubled, and that was the pinch hitter Weeks who just grounded out. And now we're at the top of the order, Green, and he just fouled one off, 0-1. 3-2's the score. We're in the bottom of the 6th. 2 outs. Runner at third. Swing and a miss. 0-2 quickly down to Green. Green is aggressive, and he has been all night long. See if Colt can take advantage of that aggressiveness. Here's the 0-2. Fouled it off. Just got a piece of it. Colt from the windup. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Colt shuts it down here in the bottom of the 6th. Tied down to their last 3 outs in regulation. Trying to add to the lead. They lead 3-2 heading into the 7th.
Harry Herring Ford Lincoln, a name we recognize as being home-owned and home-operated in its third generation of local ownership. Stop by Herring Ford Lincoln at 820 Memorial Boulevard in Picayune and experience the sales and service you would expect from your friends and neighbors. Herring Ford Lincoln may not be the biggest, but they strive every day to be the best. The Herring family and Ford Lincoln have been a winning combination for years in the Pearl River County area and the surrounding area, and they will serve the area for generations to come. Herring Ford Lincoln, a hometown tradition.
Highland Community Hospital continues to do what is best for patients in our new wound healing center. Now open and staffed by a specialized team of doctors, nurses, and techs, we treat diabetic patients and others with serious wounds that have resisted traditional treatment and need special care. Located on the first floor in our outpatient department, our medical professionals will tailor a treatment plan to meet your specific needs, working to treat the whole person and not just the wound. For more information, visit www.highlandch.org.
We're heading to the 7th. Justin Stockstill, Parker Hilton, Cooper Moreau, 1-2-3 for the Tide. Looks like Green is out for his third inning of work. He was the strikeout victim to end the 6th. He leaves a runner down at third. But Wes Jones was able to plate 2 in that inning, and they cut the deficit to 1. First pitch of this inning is brought to you by your hometown bank, FNB Picayune. Place for all your banking needs. Miss Susan Wilson and her staff are ready to service you at the North Picayune branch on Cooper Road, just off of exit 6. Go by and see Miss Susan for a loan. Tide came out like gangbusters. Started hitting the ball well early. Got after Piper, was able to score a run in the first. They scored another one in the 4th and another one in the 5th. Left a couple of runners on several other innings. Wes Jones scored one in the 5th and one in the 6th. I said they scored 2, but they scored 1 there and left 1 on. My apologies. So scored 1 in the 5th, 1 in 6. 3-2 is our score. Here's the first pitch to Justin. Is in there for a called strike 0-1. Justin has struggled a bit tonight. He's 0 for 3 with a strikeout. About time for him to get on base some kind of way. That one's down low, 1-1. Petey's up next. Swing and a miss. Justin got fooled on the breaking pitch, 1-2. Fouls that one off to hold tight here at 1-2. Tide would love to get an insurance run or 2 here heading into the bottom of the 7th. Justin's going to ground that one towards first base. He comes off, picks it up, flips it over to the pitcher who covers the bag, and they record the first out of the inning. It's going to be 3-1 if you're scoring at home. That'll bring up Petey. Good job there by the pitcher, Green, covering first base. Petey's 2 for 3 tonight. Scored a couple runs. 1 strikeout. He singled his last time up. That one's down low for a ball, 1-0. Pitches down low, 2-0 now. Cooper Moreau on deck. That one's in there for a called strike, 2-1. That one's down low, 3-1. Petey a little upset with himself as he got out of the way of a ball that would have hit him. Just kind of scooted out of the way enough to let it get by him. 3-1. That one's inside, ball 4. It didn't matter. Petey gets the base and doesn't have to deal with the bruise. So Petey's on for the third time tonight. That'll bring up Coop. Coop's 1 for 2. He has a walk and a strikeout to his credit, along with an RBI. First pitch, Coop, he gets under it, hits it high and shallow out into right field. Second baseman going back, and he makes the play. That's Gomez. Coop got down and got under it, lifted it high and relatively shallow. Gomez goes back and makes the second out of the inning. So that'll bring up Turner Pugh now with 2 outs and 1 on. Turner's 0 for 2 tonight. I'd love to see him hit a double in the gap, get at least 1 insurance run here with 2 outs. Petey will have a head start. First pitch is in there for a called strike, 0-1. Green doesn't have the velocity that Dash did, but a little bit of a funky rhythm. Good breaking pitch here. Here's the 0-1. There goes Petey. And he's going to be thrown out at second base. Good job there by Locklear as he made an excellent throw. Petey had a good jump. Locklear just threw him out. So, Tide will head to the bottom of the 7th, holding on to a 1-run lead. 3 outs here will decide it in so-so.
We got your back, hey. Back pains and injuries, Dr. Moore understands. No more pain, no more hurting. She just uses her hands. She got the #1 clinic that I recommend. She has a lovely crew too, and they'll fix you right up. So call Dr. Moore when that pain gets rough. Cause we got your back, hey, we got your back. We got your back, hey, we got your back. We got your back, hey, we got your back. More Chiropractic Clinic, located at 6682 Highway 11 North. Suite 103, Carrier, Mississippi, 39426. We got your back.
At Sonic Drive-In of Picayune, Tuesday after 5 p.m. till close is Family Night with half-off cheeseburgers. Sonic Drive knows how hard it is sometimes to feed your whole family, and we want to give you a break on Tuesday nights. Half-price cheeseburgers. It's how Sonic Drive-In helps you feed your family. Remember that Sonic Drive-In of Picayune on Highway 11, just north of Highway 43 North, is happy eating at its best. Tuesday's Family Night with half-price cheeseburgers. That's what you get at Sonic Drive-In of Picayune.
Heading to the bottom of the 7th, Colt's back out there. He's got 11 pitches to play with. According to my records, he's at 109 pitches. The limit is 120. So he can throw legally 11 more pitches. Oh, hopefully he uses those wisely. Locklear, the catcher, he's due up. He's 1 for 1 tonight with a walk, a couple of sacrifices. He threw out Petey to end the top of the 7th. 3-2 is the score. Todd clinging to a 1-run lead here. First pitch is up high for a ball, 1-0. First pitch of every inning is brought to you by your hometown bank, F&B Picayune, hometown community spirit, hometown community pride. Swing and a miss. Locklear tried to hit that one to Ellisville. He missed 1-1. Fouled off. Had a good cut at that one, too. Colts still pumping them in there. 111 pitches strong. That breaking pitch just missed. 2-2. Let's see who the Tide brings in here after Colt if we need it. That one's going to be hit on the ground right at Herring. He scoops it up, flips it over to Rubel, and that'll retire the first out of the inning. Good job there, Ian Herring. That ball was hit hard on this turf. He stays down, scoops it up, throws it over to Rubel. My guess is Burnett would come in. Hey, but I'll take 2 ground outs here on 2 pitches. Cole can get a complete game. 114 on my count. He's got 6 pitches to play with. That one's outside, 1-0. He's pitched a dandy here in So-So. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That one's called strike on the outside corner, 1-1. I think the strike zone is increasing a little bit. We'll take it. As long as we holding on to the ball, we'll take that wide strike zone. Beautiful night here in So-So. Nasty afternoon, but turned out to be a beautiful night for baseball. Lord has kept the rain away. Here's the 1-1. That's going to be fouled off, 1-2. This is Piper, who was the starting pitcher. Hits in the third spot. He's 0 for 2 tonight. There was a pinch hitter earlier for him and last at bat. Piper hits re-entered. Here's the 1-2 pitch, 1 out. And fouled that one off and slung the bat again. Wes Jones has had the awfulest time holding on to the bat tonight as he slings that one over the top of the third base dugout. He'll get the chalk stick and rub a little bit on there. Kind of a moist night tonight. It rained a lot this afternoon. I would say a little bit of heavy dew, almost a fog out there tonight. So a little damp. Wes Jones has struggled to hold on to the bat. He'll get it greased back up. Everybody a reset here, 1-2. That one's going to stay down low, 2-2. This should do it. This is pitch number 120. It's going to be fouled off. Keep 2-2. I believe the rule is you can finish the at-bat. So Colt will stay here. But this should do it. They'll have to bring in somebody. I'm assuming it's Burnett. I don't see anybody down there warming up, but we'll see what happens after this batter. Hopefully after a strikeout here. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Swung the bat back to the dugout, but it doesn't matter. He missed the baseball. So that'll do it for Colt. He'll get a big hand from the Tide as he exits after a masterful performance. I'll give you his final numbers here in just a second. We'll step away for 30 seconds. We'll see who the Tide brings in to finish this one out. We lead at 3-2 here in the 7th. You're listening to Maroon Tide Baseball here on WRJW.
Looking for a gym to help you become a healthier you? The gym at Picayune is the place to be with its large open facility, modern equipment, and knowledgeable staff led by owner and operator Edgar Woods. The gym at Picayune offers a variety of workouts and classes to meet your specific needs with 24/7 access. The gym accepts silver sneakers, which is available at no cost for adults 65 plus through select Medicare plans. More space, more equipment, more growth. The gym at Picayune.
Cole Robertson gets a well-deserved round of applause from his teammates and from the Maroon Tide faithful here in So-So as he exits stage left, and they'll put the ball in the hands of the senior, Landon Franklin. I'll give you the line here on Colt. 6 2/3, 5 hits, 2 runs. Both of them were earned, 3 walks and 5 strikeouts. 121 pitches officially. And you just can't ask for much more out of your junior. Hurler, as he did his job tonight and did it well, he's given his team a chance to win. Picayune has put the ball in the hands of Frank to get one more out. And I will say we will have stolen one here if we can pull this off in Wes Jones. Step away for 15 seconds while Landon gets his last warm-up tosses in.
Bring your RV to Pawpaw's Campers Service Department for their free 42-point service inspection. Call JT or Ashley at 800-728-2267. It's free.
That's a good RV, Pawpaw.
When we get back to baseball here, Clay Tolbert, number 4 hitter, shortstop, is due up. He's 0 for 2 officially with a strikeout. Frank has been a reliever all year long. He's coming in some tough spots. Probably none bigger than this spot right here for the senior. He's been on fire with the bat tonight. He has 3 hits and driven in a run for the Tide. Now trying to get the save here in the bottom of the 7th with 2 outs and nobody on. Number 4 hitter about to step in. Game 2 tomorrow night at the Kirk, 7 o'clock, first pitch. Lord willing, we'll be on the air at 6:50. As far as I know, there are no tariffs on anything at the Kirk, so come out and join us if you're available. Nothing on the concession stand and no tariffs on the gate fee. So come out and enjoy what should be a really, really good Game 2. If it's anything like Game 1, it's going to be a very good night of baseball. So here's Tolbert. If you're West Jones, this is what you want. Your number 4 hitter up. He's 0 for 2 tonight with a strikeout. Here's Frank's first pitch. Breaking pitch stays up high, 1-0. Frank, in a true reliever style, he works from the stretch all the time. 1-0 pitch stays up high, 2-0. I'm not sure where that one missed. Looked good from here. Must have been just up, 2-0. That's the same exact pitch, and he's saying it's up, 3-0. That's been a strike most of the night. I'm not sure what's changed. Both of those seem to be belt high. All 3 breaking pitches. Here's your 3-0. Fastball's up high. Ball 4. 4-pitch walk. 2 of them very close. The umpire did not give us either one. So I had to bring up Phipps, designated hitter. He's 1 for 2 tonight with a strikeout. West Jones now has the tying run aboard. A winning run at the plate. Phipps a left-hander. Up against the right-handed throwing Franklin. First pitch up high for a ball, 1-0. That one's up high, 2-0. Poor, the right fielder who's 1 for 3, would be due up next. Frank's going to step off. Send Tolbert back to the bag. He represents a tying run. 2 outs, though. Tide trying to shut this down. That pitch is up high, 3-0. 7 straight balls for Frank. Brunson Stockstill, who moved over to second base, is going to call timeout. And that's a good job of the senior there, just coming over and talking to Frank, said, hey, man, just take a breath. A lot of nerves here. Colt Robertson went to shortstop. Brunson moved over to second. Ian Herron exited the game when Frank comes in. Here's a 3-0 pitch. That one's down low. 2 4-pitch walks. That's going to draw a conversation by Coach Evan. We'll step away here for 30 seconds while he has a word with the senior hurler.
Nobody protects you from mayhem like Allstate. I'm thick-cut bacon sizzling on your stove. And while you were over there smearing your bagel, this little piggy went on a splatter spree. And if you don't have the right home insurance coverage, you'll be crying wee, wee, wee over this fire in your home. So get Allstate.
Jason Pygott has offices in Picayune. Make sure you have the right coverage. Give the Pygott Agency a call today. 601-798-7005.
Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Vehicle and Property Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Highland Community Hospital wants to help you get back in the swing of things with its transitional care unit. The Swing Bed program provides the same caring experience received at all Forest Health facilities around the Pine Belt. Available to patients who need skilled nursing care and physical rehabilitation services, the Highland Community Transitional Care Unit allows patients to recover before returning home after a hospital stay. Transitional care that is close to you, close to family, and close to home. For more information about our services, visit highlandch.org.
Coach Nicholson elects to make a change, and he goes with junior Macon Burnett, who will relieve Landon Franklin. Landon gave up a couple of walks, puts runners at first and second here. Still got 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. Tide clinging to a 3-2 lead. Burnett trying to close this one out. Give the Tide a Game 1 victory here in So-So. He's going to face Poor. The right fielder. Time run at second. Winning run at first. But none of that matters if we can get Mr. Poor out here at the plate. He's 1 for 3. Hits from the left side against the right-handed throwing Burnett. Tide crowd trying to get behind Burnett here and the Tide. First pitch is going to be fouled off, 0-1. Burnett came in long relief last week against Long Beach, really shut down the Bearcats. Gave his team the opportunity to win. Tide just couldn't get the bats going, but he shut down the Bearcats offensively. Trying to shut the door here on the Mustangs. 2 guys on. That one's going to be lifted out into shallow left center field. Long run for Justin. Here he comes right in front of the left field lounge, and it's going to fall out of play. 0-2. That'll be a foul and a strike. Justin gave chase. Colt Robertson was over there giving chase. Cooper Moreau was trying to get there. Ball gets out of play and out of bounds, 0-2. West Jones down to their final strike here in Game 1. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That one's outside. 1-2. Setup pitch there. Macon has a really good breaking pitch. Good slider. We'll see if he throws it here on the outside corner to the left-handed hitting Poor. Fastball outside again, 2-2. The energy is palpable here in So-So. 2-2, 2 outs, 2 runners on, 3-2, bottom of the 7th. That one's going to be hit high and into shallow left field. Justin Stockstill says, I got it. He does. And the Tide closes out Game 1 in thrilling fashion here. I'm going to say they stole it, because they were not expected to win this ball game, especially here in So-So. But they come in and beat a good West Jones team, and they beat them soundly. Congratulations to the Tide. Congratulations to West Jones. It's not over. These two teams will get after it again tomorrow night at the Kirk. I'm going to give you just a couple of final statistics here for the Tide. Parker Helton had a couple of hits. Cooper Moreau had a hit. Brunson Stockstill had a hit. Landon Franklin had 3 hits. 7 hits total for the Tide. Colt Robertson will get the win. Macon Burnett's going to come in and get the save. Landon Franklin didn't have it tonight, but we're going to need to call on him later, I can promise you. So no harm, no foul. He is available to us to both tomorrow night and Monday if needed. So we will need Frank, and Frank did his job tonight at the plate, gathering 3 hits for the Mustang. So the Tide comes in. They're going to win it 3-2 here in West Jones. We're going to do it tomorrow night. 7 o'clock first pitch, 6:50. We'll go on the air. For Kevin Weiss, I am Tommy Upton, thanking you for listening to this production of WRJW and our YouTube stream at PMHS Sports. We'll hand it back to the station. You've been listening to Maroon Tide Baseball here on WRJW.